about to get in depression real quick, and this is gonna be a 10-minute. Don't click off. There's good stuff. Stop clicking off my damn videos. I know they're long, but come on. What else you doing? What else you doing? What else are you doing just to progress your life? If you're not doing anything else to progress your life at this present moment, watch my damn video so you can progress your life or somebody else's shit. Progress mine by watching my damn video. At least 5 seconds. If you stuck with me this long, you could go. But the rest of y'all, I got 10 more minutes for you. 9 minutes and 30 seconds. What's good, John Lonnie Appleton? I am a healthy family advocate. If that is your content of choice, please consider following, commenting, sharing, and reposting videos with your community so that we can grow. I have taken to teaching lessons here. 10-minute lessons. And of course, they go all around on the Lonnie roller coaster, but I make a lot of fucking points. And I have thought about breaking those up, but I'm just like, break them up for who? I really don't post these videos for views. Like Mama Mabel says, I believe that's her name, but anyway, I'm gonna tag her anyway. But like she says, if you are making videos and you're posting them, you're making videos and you're posting them for you. You're not doing it for anybody else but yourself. Now you guys make this worthwhile, so thank you. Thank you, each and every one of you that watches my videos, each and every one of you that likes, each and one of you that leaves a comment, each and one of you that clicks to share posts, each and one of you who sit at the lunch table and say, hey, have you seen that Lonnie Taylor video? Each and every one of you that picks a video and sends it to one of your family members and say, hey, watch this and tell me what you think. Each one of you who takes a video and sends it to your spouse and you say, hey, watch this, tell me what you think. Each one of you that sends a video to your child or to your parent and you say, hey, watch this and tell me what you think. Thank you, truly. Now for depression. I was watching my previous video and it was talking about when your child comes home and says to you, I don't have any friends. I want you to realize and look at your home. Does your child have any friends within your home? And then if your answer is no, then I want you to realize, another realization, we're realizing stuff right now, that your child doesn't have any friends in your home, and your child doesn't have any friends outside of your home, as they have identified. It doesn't matter what you think. They feel, and their feelings are real. And so that is your moment where you need to wake up and be like, I need to be my child's friend. Newsflash, you need to already be your kid's friend, but if you're not, that's cool. If your child is coming to you and they are saying, I don't have any friends at school, and you assess your home and you're like, damn, you ain't got no friends in the crib either. Let me be your friend. And then when I said in the last video, I was like, being their friend isn't that topical BS. Let's go throw the ball at the park and I'm going to increase my time with you, or I'm going to increase your after school activities, or I'm going to increase. Because if what you were giving them was enough, they wouldn't have a deficit. Do you understand? So the answer isn't in increasing. The answer is there is a void that you need to figure out what it is and fill that void. And 99% of the time, it's going to be true, meaningful, in-depth soul connections. Are you reaching your child's soul? We are duality. We are a spirit and we are a soul. Our spirit is our present self that came into this lifetime. I am Lonnie. How you doing? Our soul is our self that travels from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime to learn new shit and pick it up and move it on. And I'm an old soul. That's where that comes from. Travels through lifetimes. My soul is Netta. How you doing? When you're doing those topical things like tossing the football, playing a game of chess, or getting your nails done together, those are topical things that speak to your child's spirit, and they are very necessary. But that's not where you stop. And the reason why this is so important, this is why you see people who were so happy, but you had no idea. Because their spirit was happy. Their spirit was being fed. But no one knew how to feed their soul. They didn't know how to feed their soul, because if they knew how to feed their soul, they'd be feeding that motherfucker, don't you think? So if you are depressed, or you are dealing with someone who's depressed, I really hope you didn't click off this video, because I believe there's something here for you. Because a person or your child who comes to you and says, hey, I don't have any friends, that doesn't mean increase spirit activity. That means, have you even done any soul activity? Have you ever tried to reach your child's soul? Have you ever tried to reach your soul? Have you done the work with your higher self so that you can go and then talk to your child's higher self? Because it's probably been neglected this entire time. And that's a realization I came to with my children. I'm getting to know their spirits, but Angel's still lonely. And the difference between Angel and Bailey is because the goal is for your spirit and your soul to be so closely connected that you feed them both at the same time, which is how I move. I'm constantly feeding both. But if you don't know to feed them both, you have to know to feed them separately. But they must get fed. Otherwise, your soul is starving, I guarantee you. Your spirit is happy as but if you feel dead on the inside, or you feel like something's missing on the inside, your soul is not getting fed. Got plenty of videos to teach you how to feed your soul. Just read into what I'm saying, because if you're looking for literal words, feed your soul, this is the first time I'm saying it, but it's in the book. So when your child comes to you and says, I'm depressed, soul activities are asking them what they think about themselves. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? When people say this about you, how do you feel? Why do you feel that way? And you're not telling them anything. You're asking them. You're seeing where their head's at. And based on their answer, that is where your second follow-up question comes from. And there should always be a follow-up question. Even if that particular topic ends and you jump onto another one, this is the art of conversations. Even if you jump onto another topic, you continue to speak to your kid, because this is where the bonds, this is where the soul ties come into place. And this is the same you do with your spouse. And this is the same you do with your friends. Now, everybody's not going to want to have a deep conversation, and this is something I'm learning. I'm deep all the time. If you don't want to be deep, then just don't talk to me. Oh my God, so old, Lonnie, and I've been that way. Yes, my way or the highway. Yes, control. Keep pointing it out to me so I can release it. But everybody doesn't want to be preached to all the fucking time, Lonnie, and I have to learn that. So I'm just going to sit back and observe and figure out what that lesson has for me, because everything's a lesson. So I'm going to figure out what being silent has to teach me. I've had a good run running my fucking mouth. But now it's time. Universe told me today. Angel said, I told you people are stepping on my shoes. And instead of allowing me to express how I feel about people stepping on my shoes, you said, fuck that. Next time somebody step on your shoes, you kick them in the stomach. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, I did. Because they're stepping on her shoes on purpose. Like, you went out of your way to step on my shoes? How miserable are you? Y'all are raising these children that are so miserable that they're going to school stepping on people's shoes on purpose. Please know, if your child is a bully, it's because you somehow created the circumstances for them to become so. If your child is out here seeking negative attention, it's because he's not getting enough positive attention at home. So if your child is a bully, you can create that bully by bullying, and you can create that bully by neglecting their soul and spirit, sure. But the people out here who are depressed just might be the people whose souls are being neglected. I want you to take that into consideration, especially when you see these people who have these platforms where they're so positive and so happy. Think about everyone who has taken their own lives. They're so positive, they're so happy. But think about people that are depressed and people that you know who have shared their depression with you if you have not experienced yourself. There's a level of despair. If for people who are clinically depressed versus situationally depressed, I believe that they're two separate things, and I have experienced situational depression. But think about those things, you can't even pull yourself out, no matter what. Nothing's wrong, but I'm still down because there's a void there. And we got to figure out what that void is. And we got to fill that void up. As without, so within. So whatever you need to fill that void up, you either already have it within you or you have the capabilities to call it to you. But it's yours. So know if it's not yours, it wasn't yours. That's how powerful you are.